Hello, this is Margo from Margo's Healing Corner. This is an article I wrote on May the 13th, 2016, and I'm going to read it to you today. The title is Earth Ascending? A New Perspective on Heaven and Hell? If you would like to find the written article, you may go to my website at margoshealingcorner.com and click on the Articles button. Is Earth Ascending? A New Perspective on Heaven and Hell? As I delve deeper into this work, my own experiences become more and more amazing, especially when removing implants from people and viewing into the other dimensions to heal and align their other dimensional bodies. I was recently working with a client and I had one of those experiences. I had removed their implants and given them the shielding technique. Then, while viewing the other dimensions for attacks on those bodies, I saw some amazing things on 4D and 5D. I also received clarification regarding Earth's ascension and heaven and hell. I always start this part of the session by viewing on the highest dimension that I'm guided to and then work my way down to 1D. In this particular session, when I came to 5D, I saw the Arcturians there. I know the Arcturians are from higher than the 5th dimension, but they can manifest on any dimension. They basically go where they are needed. I saw them monitoring the 5th dimension, which I also realized is the Christian heaven. They are protecting it and keeping it ready for the Great One, what I call the soul of the earth. They will be overseeing the birth of our planet into 5D and monitoring which souls will come along. I have also received information in the past that as the earth moves forward, there will come a point when the timelines will split. One timeline will involve the earth moving into 5D along with the highest spiritual or awakened souls. In that timeline, it will be like what is described in the Bible as the new earth and 1,000 years of peace. The dark masters and rulers will not be able to go to that world. In the other timeline, there will be a dead planet, as the soul of the earth will have already left. The dark rulers will continue to reign with their technology and artificial intelligence. In this realm, the humans who did not move into 5D will be enslaved by the transhumanist movement and will become robots themselves. This will be a pocket dimension from which no one will be able to escape, and it will eventually self-destruct. When I viewed 4D, I saw much darkness, demons, earthbound spirits, black Nazi UFOs, technology, control panels, chaos, and what I would describe as hell. The message I received at this point was that the earth is ascending, but it cannot jump directly from 3D to 5D. In order to get to 5D, it has to go through 4D. I then thought of the Mayan calendar and about the last age ending in 2012, at which point the earth would move to a new reality. I believe the ascension did start then, but instead of moving immediately into the better reality, it started moving into 4D. CERN came fully online in 2009. I also believe it is playing a big part in opening up dark portals and allowing the demonic entities into this world. The world has been witnessing an ever-increasing evil in every aspect. Every form of life on the planet is under assault. It has only been getting worse. I believe it is because we are actually moving deeper into 4D. In 4D, the darkness rules. We are in Satan's domain. The rules have changed. Human rights are being non-existent. Blood sacrifices and dark rituals are coming out in the open. Satanism and pedophilia is being openly displayed. With genetic modification, the sacredness of God's creation is being destroyed and perverted. I now understand this is all part of this dark fourth dimension. I also understand that as we pass through this realm, we must be the most discerning and wise. We must not be lured off our spiritual path. The spiritual path and our divine connection is the only thing we should be concerned with. I've never been a Bible-thumping Christian. Much of my life, I didn't even think about Jesus or consider that I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. I never thought much about hell. I didn't know if it existed or not. At certain times in my life, I considered myself to be an atheist. I followed the New Age movement quite a lot, and much of my work was considered New Age. But now I'm seeing how the dark forces have infiltrated everything on this planet in order to control and manipulate as many souls as possible to their side. I believe that many people following the New Age are being completely deceived. They think that everything is love and light. They don't believe there is evil, and they think nothing bad will befall them. Well, how do you explain Christians being beheaded because of their belief? Is that not evil? Is sacrificing innocent children for the dark ones to drink their blood not evil? Is poisoning our water and food on the entire planet not evil? The list of atrocities goes on and on. We have all been victims here, but the time is coming for us to wake up and not be victims any longer. Going through 4D is the hardest part of this journey. This is when the darkness will prevail and will be the most encompassing. This is also the time in which the dark ones will be able to influence people the most and lure them to the dark path. Many will go unknowingly, simply by living their lives and being unaware. They are asleep to the reality of this horror. If one is aligned with God, Jesus, and the light forces, one can be guided through the maze ahead and cloaked and protected. In my work, I have seen clients come into direct contact with Jesus, along with their angels, guides, and their star family. They are not separate. They are all part of the same team. I've seen the Galactic Council many times, and the various beings that meet concerning the well-being of Earth and its inhabitants. I know this sounds fantastic, but this is more real to me than what I see with my 3D eyes. The more I do this work, the more I am confirmed in what I see and experience, and the closer I come to God and Jesus on a very personal level. They are here, and we can contact them. They want us to reach out, and until we do, they remain in the background. A division of the planet is coming. We can see it happening. When the time comes to make the choice, which will you make? Consider this. By not making a choice, you have chosen the lower path by default, the one that most people will go on. Is this what you really want? Could Jesus' descent into hell and rescuing the saints be his coming to rescue us as we move through the fourth dimension? This is Margo, May 13th, 2016.